Alright, y'all, so this video is going to be out of Portland, Oregon. This is going to be about a girl that was jumped as the male teacher runs out of the classroom. Alright, so this happened in the common room. Now, it's been a good while since I was in school, but if I remember correctly, a common room is a place for studying, or if you need extra help with your curriculum, that's what it's there for, alright? Now, that being said, alright, the victim, who only goes by LS, is suing for $1 million. Now, her mom filed a lawsuit. She was charging an electronic device in the common room of Grant High School in Portland when a redheaded girl in a white hoodie came over to her and started talking to her. Two got into a heated conversation for several minutes before the assaulter jumped on her and began to reportedly hit her. During the fight, a male staffer who was sitting at the far end of the common room can be seen walking hurriedly along the wall, not once looking at the altercation. Portland Public Schools stopped employing officers in the school in June 2020 after the death of George Floyd, obviously because some activists were concerned the officers targeting students of color. Where the incident took place, they do have security plus personnel, but Portland Public Schools acts school cops, also known as school resource officers, like I said, in the wake of George Floyd protest. Now, video shows the girl winding her arms up several times before making heavy strides against the girl as the conversation boils over. Says multiple other girls join in and surround her. She can be seen kneeling on the ground at one point as the girl in a white hoodie slams her fist into the girl's head. The five girls can be seen calmly leaving the cafeteria shortly after the employee. Seconds later, the girl in the hoodie returns but doesn't touch the girl. The girl can be seen huddling near the booth. She was sitting as two male students walked through the cafeteria. Lawsuit reveals she had a bloody nose, invisible blood on her shirt, and was shaken. She suffered from contusions to her head, had swollen nasal bridge, muscle strain to her head and neck, ongoing right shoulder pain, and a rotator cuff injury that required physical therapy. Now, like I said, her mother is suing for $1.1 million for physical and emotional injuries inflicted on her daughter and for the school's negligence. Alright. Now, since this incident has happened, all the girls involved in this have either transferred schools or been suspended or expelled from the school. Now, a couple of things. As far as the teacher goes, alright? So, apparently this was during lunchtime. As far as teacher goes, now, I know when I was in school, teachers technically weren't supposed to break up fights because they could sue if they got hurt. And prime example, there was a fight in my classroom when I was in, I believe it was freshman year of high school. Anyways, even if the female teacher wanted to break up, there was no way she could break it up. The two students outweighed her heavily. Anyway, she had a male teacher, and he was scared to break it up. But at the same time, yes, you have rules and regulations and policies to follow, and that's fine, I get that. But also at the same time, when you have a student, and fight I saw at my school, get pushed over multiple desks, alright? You have this student pick him up by his shirt, slam him onto the floor, and just start repeatedly hitting him, alright? At some point in time, you know, you have to step in and break that up. You can't allow that to happen, alright? Because not only does it put the student that's getting hurt in danger even more, but it also puts other students at risk, alright? Now, when I was in school, they did have, I don't know what they necessarily call it, I guess you call it a panic button, and it would connect you to the office if you had a situation. But, you know, when you're upstairs and the office is downstairs, you know, it's going to take school resource officers or principals, it's going to take them a good while to get up there. So as a teacher, I think in that certain situation, you need to go ahead and break it up. That's just my personal opinion. Now, in this situation here, this teacher did nothing to try and stop it. All right, he pretty much ran out the hall, out the cafeteria, and in my opinion, being a coward. All right, and the girls are cowards for jumping this girl 5-on-1. Like it don't get much more simple than that. Now, as far as her suing for $1.1 million, I firmly believe that she will get that money. All right, it's pretty clear cut that she's gonna get that. But thankfully, no, she was not seriously injured. But hopefully, I would hope that this teacher gets fired because obviously it seems like he doesn't care about the students if he's gonna allow that to happen. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank you all for watching, and I'll stay safe out there.